Okay, good day, guys. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of my podcast. Keeping it easy, it's your host for today, Jim, and today I have a special guest with me right here.
Isaac Ogbisi, aka Perowe.
And so I know I've been owing you guys, that special podcast, and I didn't even do a New Year podcast. So sorry for the delay and sorry for inconvenience you guys. And so this is just to make up for it. Don't worry, I'm in school and we'll be having more interesting sections with different guests and popular guests in my school. But for today, we'll be talking about school, the school I am in, and how the surrounding is for us. So, Isaac, tell me, please, how, you resumed before me now. So, how was the first day of school?
Oh well, the first day of school was not that bad. It was not even bad at all. The only big deal was the stress of resumption, preparing to clean the room, mostly cleaning the room, because your roommate will not resume with you. They will let you come, clean everywhere, wash toilet. They will not resume after when everywhere is neat. But it's been good and there's been free time, no classes and all. So it's been good.
I see. All right. So, apart from all of that talk and everything, nothing else happened. Security, usually in our school, security will stop us and I'll be like, Papa has not eaten today. That kind of stuff now, especially once particular security. None of that happened this time.
No, everybody have not eaten. No. Buhari still dey sit. 3 more years, Buhari still dey.
Okay, how are you now coping with all these 100 level? There are like a bunch of cockroaches everywhere right now. You cannot just come out from a hostel one day and not just see 100 level everywhere. Especially in the night at Omega, there are plenty there. Child, the man is making business.
The problem not be them. Now this being how invest. The two they admit. Because you come outside, you want to buy food, you see 100 level in your front, like 20. And when they are buying food, they know they buy normal food though. Give me 3 sausage, 1 meat, 1 this. Put in takeaway, please. And they'll be wasting your time. You will won't buy 400 naira food. They buy 1, 2. Oh
God. Well, you can't blame them, honestly, because even us too, when we're 100 level, we're spending money like that.
Don't worry. Now. Give them 2 weeks. Money go so finish. Now, everybody go to shop.
Guys, see, honestly, I feel that this 100 level, I'm trying to help some of them to understand that, well, when I came in 100 level, nobody really advised me and told me, hey, these hard things are done here. Nobody did all of that for me. So I'm seeing most of them I know. I'm trying to help them out. But you yourself, based on your own opinion, do you think I'm doing the right thing by helping them out, or I should just leave them? Let you know how they say that experience is the best teacher.
Yeah, in some ways experience is the best teacher, but I won't say you should just leave them. If you talk to them, anyone that takes your advice, good and fine. Anyone that doesn't, this is a university, you can do anything. Life is about choices. If you make a choice, you face the consequences. So if someone doesn't take it, leave him. He will fail, he will learn from it. If he passes, he will still learn from it. So I don't think you are doing too much. And they are quite nice, it's good. They look like your junior ones, so I don't think it's a bad thing.
Okay, what about the ones that, as in, at night or in the daytime when you're walking and they're now competing with space with you, like, as in you're telling them, excuse me, they're being as polite as possible, saying, excuse me, let me pass, and they are still forming because they're in university. What do you do to those kind of people?
Yes, so I won't go chop Indomie this night, and someone run am. I won't pass the same road with 4 of my friends. That's why you see the push they do excuse me, they force themselves until I look him in the eye, inside the eye, and I saw you clear, say I'm sorry. Say that's good. Because I don't understand though.
Anyway, see, leave these 100 levels for now. Let's talk about your department. Are you ready? This lockdown messed us up last year. So well, most people actually enjoyed the online classes. And we just have, I think, 2 months from now before exam. How prepared would you say you are, like, one-on-one?
Honestly, rating from 1 to 10, I won't say I'm 10% ready and 1% not ready. I'll give myself a 4 because as a human, you've gone to class, they've taught you so. You are not an illiterate in that aspect any longer. But for the fact of examination, nobody can say they are ready, because when we went home, it was a celebratory period.
Mm.
People went home to go and enjoy themselves. I personally proposed in my heart that I'm going to read. But we know what happened in the house. Me and you know what happened in the house. I tried. It's even now that I'm trying to back up everything. Read. But anyways, God did.
Okay. Because honestly, to me, I've asked you now, for me myself right now, I would say on the level of 1 to 10, I am nowhere close to even 5. Because why? When I was at home, a lot of distractions. Despite the fact I didn't go out anywhere, there were lots of distractions. Then the fact that we had some money issues, like my father's account was being hacked by his bank manager, so they had to sue him to court and everything. Then today is Saturday, 1 week from now, my house got burnt, and it was quite difficult for me. Well, don't worry, guys. We're all safe in the house. Just minor casualties and everything. So, apart from that, I have tried to read, but I found out it was hard for me to read at home than when I'm in school. Some people say that, okay, that's why I play more in school. I won't have much time because you're seeing your friends now.
Yeah, that's.
Than when you're at home, because at home, Corona, your parents will really let you go out. To say that when you go into is Corona period, wear your face masks, carry sanitizer. That's the only saving grace when they say all those type of things to you. Sure, in school we try as much as possible to make. We don't want to just be all bookworms and we don't enjoy, because if you ask me, some people have become bookworms and they have forgotten we are friends. Yes, your book is important, but I mean, try to enjoy, try to slack off once in a while. You're trying to be a good friend. You're not trying to be a bad friend by trying to say, hey, Isaac, how far? Come, let's go and enjoy ourselves. Go play some PS4, play snooker. And they're like, oh no, they want to read. And you ask them, how many times have you been reading this week? They tell you, I've been reading 24/7 throughout this week. And you're trying to just ease them. Let them just be relaxed. Just one night won't kill you. It won't. So, but you tell me. Let me hear your own opinion. Do you think it's alright just to be a bookworm 24/7? I mean, despite the fact that some people is their parent that chose their course for them. Some of them is their parents that are just being strict, giving them condition that, if you don't pass, you might as well not be my son, my daughter, live under a bridge, be a mechanic. And some parents are actually dead serious about those kind of threats. You tell me, what do you feel with those kind of things?
Well, I don't believe that a person has to read 247, distance himself from his friends. Because there's what we call, there's being smart, there's being intelligent, there's being brilliant. Smartness is the ability to balance your life. You know the kind of person you are, to balance your studies with whatever you're going to do. Even there's a saying that say, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
Or even though your name is not Jack, at least try and balance that. You have friends. I don't say that you should stop your own principles or your ethics just because of them. But at times, you need to chill and relax. One book, one day you do not read cannot kill you, but you have to read every day. But you just need to have planning. That's where time management comes in.
Yeah, you should have your own timetable.
Yeah, that's why we have 24 hours in a day for you to do different things. If you do the same thing for 24 hours in every year, I don't think we can even go anywhere. That's why you just have to find a way to balance it.
And that's why they say too much of everything isn't good for the human. Because except for prayers though, you can't get too much of prayers. But too much of
without season.
Without, if you read too much, you will just destroy your ability to make friends, your ability to cope in society. That's how I look at it. Because why? I have friends of mine that were bookworms when they got to university. I ask them, how many friends do you have? They say none. Why? I don't have time for friends. I'm reading. I'm like, who doesn't have time for friends? So you mean tell me that even in your homeschool, you are not homeschool, because I tell me that even in your own department, you're not friends with even the class rep. or one person that has
person.
something with you in common. That's impossible. Because we're humans, we're bound to make mistakes. We're about to, repeat some mistakes even. We're not perfect. So where is all of this coming from? And then also, this based on, sorry I'm bringing this topic back, on 100 level. Some 100 level in my department have actually come to meet me to, help guide them since I was part of the former 100 level. So, and most people know that I'm smart, but not smart to that extent. But I'm trying my best to try and tell them things that are necessary in our department. You tell me, Isaac, is there any 100 level that have come to meet you, or are they still forming? They're big boys and big girls. They can get things done. They are in their they have been left alone in this vast world.
I won't say that. First of all, we just resumed. Most of them resumed last year. So we didn't have opportunity to meet them. But the ones I've met now, once I just meet them and they say they're in 100 level, and I'm in anatomy department, once they say they're in anatomy, I'll just be like, it's not hard to pass. It's very easy. I don't know, what even made me in this my 100 level was because I had somebody tell me what to do. Because if someone sees a ditch and falls inside, and you are coming, and it tells you there's a ditch there, all you have to do is just pass by the side.
Yeah, to
so that's what helped me in 100 level. So anytime I see them, I try my best. I just tell them it's not hard. Do your assignment, write your test. You don't need to be perfect. You can pass 2 out of 3, or if you are too good, you pass 3 out of 3. Your aim is just pass. Don't think you can fail. That's the thing. Just remove it from your mindset. Nothing is hard. The thing is, once they've taught you something that you don't know, you were in the class, you learnt, you just can't fail.
Yeah,
you can't fail. That's just the logic.
It will be a straight rule.
You can't fail. It's when they didn't teach you and they give you an exam. But once they've taught you, you can't just fail. So that's how I feel.
I mean, also for me, I think my own advice to most of them that they feel some things are hard in my own department. I tell them that whenever you feel 1 or 2 courses are hard, you can't pass. Just don't look at it that way. Find someone in your department that understands it. Try and create a time for both of you to have a reading section. You ask just make it be like in secondary school. In secondary school when you have prep. Yeah. Although in my own prep was that you read what they give you. You have your own timetable. You read the books. You should have your questions down. You answer your questions by yourself and everything. Do it like that. And also, other ways you can get more marks if you know you can't do that. Come to class. Attendance carries more mark. Try and keep up with your assignments. Be there during your test.
And there's also one thing. With all these assignments and tests you do, plan the grades you want to have. It's that perfectly guides you.
If you're aspiring to get a B, make sure you
plan it that you want to get a B. Like when I was in 100 level, if you check the back of my jotter, I had 7 different results I wanted to have. I will write 5.0. If I get all C's, this is what I'll get. If I get all B's, and as humans, you know your strength and your weakness. Don't lie to yourself. I don't know this thing. You can estimate. Okay, what if I get C in this? I get A in this one. I know. I get A in this. I get A. You calculate your GP because you'll be taught how to calculate it. Make sure you know that. So when you calculate it, you'll see the score. You'll be like, okay, this is 4.2. But what if I get A here? You see 4.5. What if I get all B's, all C's? I just tried and I planned it, and to the glory of God, one of those 7 actually happened. That's the exact result I got. So it's just planning. Just plan yourself.
If you have your plans in order, things will fall in place. Things will fall right in front of you, and you won't find anything hard. Well, we're running out of time. I think I have given enough advice to the 100 levels that are listening to my podcast, and also to people who are yet to enter university or who are even in university. And I hope this advice will actually help you both academically and also in your life anywhere. NYSC, get a job, you're married or anything. Thank you guys again for this wonderful section, and please try and check out Isaac's page. He sells amazing products, bucket hats and things.
Yeah, bucket hats, eyewear, headwear, anything. your plug, your number